are you running? Why are you running?
This guy.
Why are you running?
Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Tony told me to play that, you know. Tony told me to play that in honor of
I love that.
the Chelsea guys the other night, you know.
Mad.
Yeah. We rocked Chelsea man them, yeah. Rocked up to Anfield the other night, yeah. We just told them this, you know.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Oh, God.
Yo, this is Jurgen Klopp, right? After the game, after the victory of the game.
Oh man, that's too much, bro.
Listen, you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun while you do it, man. Seriously, you gotta have fun, man. Listen, all joking aside, yeah. All joking aside, we're here for the match preview of the game on Sunday, 4:30 at the Emirates, at the famous Emirates Stadium. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal versus Liverpool. The third installment. Before I start the show, please like and subscribe to the channel, and also please hit the notification button and share the content on all social media platforms. Okay, let me introduce my guests as we go around. Okay, first off, I've got my boy Anton, man. Anton, a staunch Liverpool fan. Do you know what I mean? What you saying, bro? You good?
I'm good, thank you very much. I'm good, thank you.
Good. Then if I go down, I've got my brother from another mother. Listen, we started this shit basically at the same time, and we used to chop it up all the time as well. Do you know what I mean? That's why today's show was a good show, because it was just like reminiscence of what we used to do. Do you know what I mean? We used to have like shows that last for about 3 or 4 hours. It was literally 3 or 4 hours.
5 hours.
Yeah, it was. Though, wasn't it, Tony? It was. It was like up to about 5 hours straight, and we was just like talking about everything, and then just
don't stop.
Good days, man. Really good days. So like,
good days, man. Those are real good days.
You know, and he's helped me a lot as well. You know, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
he's helped me a lot in dating in sort of like the YouTube journey and that. So like, listen, I have to give him maximum respect. Tony, what you saying, my brother? You good?
Hey, I see. Big ups to Anfield Rods. You know, I was on this channel when it used to be Anfield Rods and Nick.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people remember that, and it was a good show. Nick was also a great guy too. You know, but Rods have taken the reins, and of course he's taking this channel to a whole different level. Big up to you, Rods, man. No one does it like you. I got my brother, of course. Anyone who knows this guy bands, you know that's my brother. Yeah, man. We're working together. That's my right hand guy, you know, and I believe I am his right hand guy too. Antoine, it's nice to meet you. You know, big up to you, man. Enough respect to you. Anyone who's a brother of Rods, by affiliation is my brother too. So big up to you, man. Nice to meet you, my brother, man.
Then goes the other way, brother.
Yeah. Abs, big up yourself, man. I've been waiting to get you on my show for quite a while now, and I've made it happen. How are you, sir? How's everything?
Yeah, man. I'm there, man. I was supposed to hit your channel up, I think about a week ago, but there's some kind of, I don't know what happened, but happy to make my debut. I'm studying at the moment, so it's a bit of a mad thing during the week, but man, I'm just happy to make my debut. Maybe not the best circumstances, to make my debut, but it is what it is. I'm here now, so I'm ready to chop it up, man. With you, man.
It's great to have you on the show, man. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you, man.
Welcome, man. Welcome.
And I hope at the day there's many more to come. Do you know what I mean? Regardless of the result on Sunday, I hope there's many more to come. Do you know what I mean?
I might be taking a plane. I might be getting a jet plane out of this country, boy.
Abs. You see the language? Do you see the language?
Here we go. Now, here we go.
Anything that happened on
Sunday. No, anything that happens today. You know what I mean?
You see the lingua. These guys,
okay,
yeah.
Okay, I'll phrase it.
They believe they've won already.
No, don't phrase it. No, keep the same phrasing, man.
Okay. Okay, say less. Tony, you're a troublemaker, you know that. Listen, so right, we're gonna chop up the game on Sunday. Okay. Listen. It's gonna be a good game. You know what I mean? And like every time Liverpool and Arsenal play, whether it's at Anfield or whether it's in London, there's always fireworks. You know what I mean? So Anton, tell me what you think about the game on Sunday. Then obviously I'll go around the table.
Well, this time around, we've got some of our bigger players like Van Dijk and co. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember the last game we played in the FA Cup. To be honest, I thought we was lucky. We were lucky. They didn't finish. We finished. You know what I'm saying? We was on the ropes, like kind of thing. One of them boxing matches, like it looks boring. It's like one-sided, and then the brother just punched the guy in the eye and ends the dance with one punch. You know what I mean? We're lucky. But maybe we're just soaking it in. Maybe it was a tactic, but I felt like we got hurt, right? But we put the balls in the net at the end of the day, and that's what it's all about. This time around, probably expecting the same kind of thing, from the same attitude. They're at home. We got VVD, bro. We got VVD, you know. They got their guy, you know, at the back. He was meant to be the new VVD, you know. It's going to be nice. It's going to be tidy, I think. I hope that Klopp plays Gomez, though, because that would nullify Sacco in my eyes for me. He's done it a few times, and it's like, it looks like year 7 versus year 11 kind of match up to me. Them two, yeah. Hopefully, he just keeps him in the corner and nullifies him. But it should be a spectacle for the neutral. And obviously, Liverpool sport, and I hope we win.
Cool. Tony, your thoughts on the game on Sunday?
Rods, yeah. See, Liverpool. Anyone who's gonna sit on a show in a Liverpool den and open his mouth and say that Liverpool enter threat, think again. You know, I think this is it for Arsenal. We're there with the big boys right now, so we better start swimming with the big sharks right now. This is the time. Yeah, if there's any other time that Arsenal need to take the reins, it should be this time. And again, we're so lucky that we're blessed that this is our home. We went to Anfield, got a hard-fought draw from there. Personally, since Anton, was very, very humble enough to say that you guys scraped out of that FA Cup, I'll be humble enough to also say that we got into serious tight positions in that matchup at Anfield. We're quite lucky, mostly with that other guard handball that the FA has also come out to say, hey, that was clear handball and that was clear penalty. So you have to just give it to Liverpool, But again, that's Liverpool when you're at home at Anfield. You're this tough boogie team to beat at Anfield. But again, we also remember that Arsenal got a hard-fought draw out there last season. Arsenal also got a draw there this season. So that tells you that Arsenal is no more the whipping dogs of Liverpool, no more. So that also sets up this matchup for a very hotly contested one in the league, per se. So coming down to the Emirates, Arsenal is at home. It's going to be a big matchup. It's going to be a vociferous one. Let's don't for one second think that this matchup is something that, Arsenal will just come, open up, and give it away for Liverpool. No, it's going to be a hotly contested one. Arsenal is just 5 points away from Liverpool. If Arsenal can be able to monster 3 points, get one either by hook or by crook, or anything that we can monster from this game, and we can be able to beat Liverpool, that's just 2 points. that Liverpool will be leading us. So if you watch the setup, even if Liverpool, in terms of form, at the end of the day, right now they're looking good. They're the favorites for this matchup based on form. Let's get that correctly. Arsenal, bar the last 2-3 weeks, yeah, we're just coming out from a 1 game in 7. We only won 1 game in 7, inclusive of Champions League and, of course, that FA Cup Easter. So Arsenal's form is in tatters. Let's don't get that twisted. The last 2 games that we won were against the bottom half teams in the league. Nottingham Forest, we just beat this week, are 16th in the league. Crystal Palace, we beat 3 weeks ago. Let's don't forget, these guys are, they're so poor in the league, actually. So I'm not really having any big time confidence at the end of the day from those last wins, because they're not top 10 teams, actually. If it was a top 10 team, I did beat back to back, I would start monstering a little bit of confidence. But Liverpool in the FA Cup left a bitter pill to swallow in my own mouth. How about the players? I think they have something to prove in this matchup. They will make this a very, very hotly contested one. But again, let's get into the background of this matchup, man. Liverpool haven't lost domestically on English soil for the past 19 games. Let that sink in. That, for me, that's a big record, man, to be holding in this season. Yeah, the season that left, right, and center teams have been beaten. Man City have been slaughtered at home. Of course, beaten by Arsenal this season. Man United have been beaten black and blue. Chelsea, all these big teams, yeah, having a downtime. But Liverpool, that loss stretched up till the 30th of September last year. You were last beaten by Tottenham Hotspur's September. That's a big run at the end of the day. So we're looking at a team that is red hot in form. And again, let's not forget, you have red hot attackers right now. Who's the best finisher in the game right now in this league? If you're asking me, it's one guy called Jota. I don't know. This guy has been so underrated. I don't know about the league. His finishing,
I think that's his skill as well, because people underestimate him.
He had no business doing what he did against Chelsea. He had no business doing that. But the trickery, that form, that hunger, it shows
there
that
was a bit of luck element to do with the first goal with him, but
come on, man.
He made his luck.
But again, the heart to do that. Yeah. Like, he showed a lot of heart, getting onto that ball, taking 1 or 2 players in, and that's what you get when you get a chaotic. Me and Rod talked about this on my own show. When you have chaotic forward liners like that, they will always create chances. They will always get goals in. Very, very unlucky for Darwin Núñez. I heard he has a bit of a knock. So I think that might just...
Oh, God. It might be a happy day for me, to be honest.
Exactly. I think that might just tip this over Arsenal's way a little bit. And I have reasons for saying that. Anfield, Rod, Antoine, Abs, you do know that even if Darwin Núñez isn't the most biggest and the most prolific striker this league have got right now, he has 11 goals. He scored 7 goals in the league. 4 came from Europe. It's not bad per se if you check the strikers right now in the league. But see, Anton, you can't discredit the fact that Darwin Núñez always tend to create chances, even for himself. So if he was to actually come into this matchup, I'll be more afraid of the chances he was going to create in this game. So that creativity is going to be out, because he can create chances all on his own. He can score all on his own. He can do these things all on his own. So that threat has been eliminated by his injury. McAllister, who has been very, very tremendous for you this season, might not be in this matchup. I'm taking it a bit of a relief on that one. Then let's see if the youngsters that mustered the courage in the FA Cup can be called upon to put on a good shift. Also, I also heard Robo might be coming back. I heard Arnold might be coming back also. But again, I think it's a little bit too early for those guys to start cooking.
Yeah. Let me just read out this super chat.
This is the biggest stage, Rod. It's the biggest stage. They're just coming back from injury. They might not be totally match fit the way the papers is actually pushing it towards us. So don't get it twisted. Klopp might call in the youngsters to actually help in this game. And youngsters you do have, they really do cook. Bradley is good this season. Look at what he's done this season alone for you. Look at Clerk. Looking good. Look at Curtis Jones scoring goals, looking good in the midfield. The problem will be where you might insert Arnold. I was having this argument with Anfield Rods. Do you put him in midfield? He was saying they want him at the midfield. I'm saying, hey, this guy's been good going inverted. I think that's his skill set. I think that's his his PowerPoint. But again, let's see. You do have superior defenders. Van Dijk is looking good, taking over from where he left 2 seasons ago. He's looking quite good. Konate, that connection is going on quite well with you guys. Of course, Alisson, ball distribution top notch. But again, I still do think that if Martinelli's head is in this one, he might pose a very, very big problem for you guys. He might, make all those deep dashing runs problematic for you guys. You have to admit, Rod.
Tony, one second. Let me read out one of these message, and I'm gonna bring in apps still after that. Still, yeah. 1 second. What's this one? The assembled says, "Morning, Tony. Have just woken up. Apparently, Partey is injured again. Transfer window is closed, so replacements can't be found. How now? Surprise. And I've also got a super chat here. Big up the man, them. Give me the super chat there. The fight week show. Big up to you. It says salute to the panel and the radio guy. Big love. Abs. I want to get.
No, I've not finished. Let me finish.
Man, it's only the intro, bro, man. It's the intro, man.
Just give me 1 minute and a half.
Come in, man. Come on, man.
No, 1 minute. No. You asked me. No, bro.
I know, but let Abs come in it. Let Abs come in.
No. I have to finish up. Let me finish up, Rod. Let me finish up. And again, there's also this big threat of what Gabriel Jesus might bring to this matchup. I think we're sleeping on him a little bit. When he comes into this matchup, things might really change. I just generally think that this matchup will get fired up for this. And Emmy Smith-Rowe might be coming in too for that one. So that changes the whole dimension of this game. Rod, don't think you're going to escape so easy in this one.
All right, let Abs come in.
Boy, I'm breathing. I'm joking. You know what? Yeah, this historically, Liverpool and Arsenal games are always fantastic. I'm sure everyone could agree with that, regardless of the result or what happens at the end of the day. Right, man's put me on a single team. What's going on, bro?
I want to hear what you got to say, big man.
Yeah. Man put me on a pilot, Yeah, I know. Yeah, so no, on a serious thing, man. This is a massive game for both clubs. The team who wins this game. So, for example, Liverpool are definitely the favourites coming into this game, and both teams, in my opinion, need to win this game, because if we beat you guys, that means we're still within distance of the title race, and then it becomes a free race. But if we don't lose this, then we're out of the title race. Let's just agree with that, and then it's between you and City. Liverpool are a fantastic team, man. There's so much I can talk about: your players, your management, even the fans. Even though you get on my nerves, but a lot of my friends are Liverpool fans as well. I've got one of my best mates is a Liverpool fan. He loves the club as well, and you can see the passion for the club. And if it weren't for Klopp's last season, man, I wouldn't feel that much sympathy for you. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's the emotion of everything right now, you know. Klopp's last season, you guys want to give him a send off. I get that, but we have to be there to ruin your party this weekend. I'm not accepting a draw. I only want 3 points from my team, yeah, and I'm sure you guys want 3 points because a draw ain't doing nothing for none of us. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? All it's just doing is just opening up the door for Man City.
Yeah.
And if I was going to choose the team to win this league, then it would be Liverpool, because you guys are cooking right now. What's that, one loss in how many games? Is it 36 games or probably more than that? Yeah, it's you know, and really and truly, that shouldn't have been a loss. Yeah, let's be real now. Yeah, you guys should be like 8 points ahead, or how many points it is. So yeah, I really think it's a good. I think it's going to be a very good game. I think for us not being the favourites and not having the pressure on us, it means that we can go into the game and express ourselves a bit more. If we was like above you and coming into the game, I'd be a bit more worried. But because we've got pressure on us, I believe, but not as much pressure as being at the top. And that's where I think we've got a little bit of time to just, you know what, look at ourselves and maybe play our own game, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm looking at it the moment. It's going to be a good game, and yeah, that's all I've got to say for now.
Yeah, man. To me, at the end of the day, sort of like when I look at these games like between Liverpool and Arsenal, or Arsenal Liverpool, you know, where it's home and away, I look at them as exciting games. You know what I mean? And if both of them teams at the end of the day sort of like are on the A game, do you know what I mean? And say, yeah, man, I've come to play today. You know what I mean? Both teams, we could be sort of like in for one of the best games, you know what I mean, of the season so far. Do you know what I mean? Because both teams at the day, when you look at both teams have got attacking emphasis. Do you know what I mean? You know, you got like you got Arsenal where you got Odegaard, you've got like Kai Havertz. Do you know what I mean? They can bring on Trossard. They can bring on. Then you got like Martinelli. Then you got Saka on the other side. Do you know what I mean? So they have got that attacking emphasis at the end of the day. That's sort of like when they're getting their flow of what they're getting into, and they can rip you apart. If you're not switched on, and they can rip you apart. Do you know what I mean? And they literally won't stop scoring. You know what I mean? So you have to be switched on at all times when you're playing Arsenal, block off certain avenues and stuff like that. You know, upset their play. Do you know what I mean? You know. So, but you know, if you got both teams at the end of the day on their A game at the end of the day, you're looking at a really, really good game. Do you know what I mean? It's just the fact that what I look at, can Arteta get them up for the fight? Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Big question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a big question. Can he get them up for the fight? Because this is no smoke or nothing like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just plain fact. There have been certain games at the day, right? Not just like with us. Do you know what I mean? You know, with other teams at the day, that Arteta has not got them up for the fight. Has not said it and they look, you know, you guys need to go out and do this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's all going to be, can Arteta get them up for the fight? Are people like Emil Smith Rowe? Are people like Odegaard? Are people like you know, Martinelli, Saka, Trossard? Are they going to be up for the fight? Do you know what I mean? What's that guy's name? Declan Rice. Do you know what I mean? You know, is he going to be up the fight? Because there's two players. There's two players at the end of the day that I rate in sort of like the Arsenal squad. Two players I rate, and you know, two players I wouldn't mind in my squad. Put it that way, it's Gabriel. You know what I mean? The defender Gabriel, and what's it? Saliba. You know what I mean? You know, Saliba. I think Saliba is a cracking defender. And I think one thing you got to do in for that, you got to try your hardest in the day to keep hold of Saliba, because he might be that sort of player in the day that if he doesn't feel in the day success is coming to him soon, you know what I mean, or right away or whatever, do you know what I mean, or fast enough, he might be the player at the day that says, "Well, you know what, I'm off." Do you know what I mean? And I feel if you lose,
I think he'd be loyal to them. You know, I think he might be.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because you had to wait for him, didn't these guys? You had to wait for him a season, didn't you? You need to loan him out to.
They loaned him out and he came back. But what I'm trying to say, with players, sometimes with players, and when they don't see the success coming, and then they can sort of like, you know, they kind of get their mind switched. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially.
I'm not saying that's going to happen.
The team comes in like
I'm not saying. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that's going to happen. And to be honest, at the day, right, as I said to Tony in my show and everything, that I'm a football fan, but I also love football. I'm Liverpool Football Club. Do you know what I'm saying? So, being a football fan at the day, it would be sad to see something like Saliba at the day leave Arsenal. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so really and truly, you have to do. You will have to do everything in your power to keep Saliba at your club. Because what is with Saliba, you can build on Saliba. You understand what I'm saying? You can build on like players like that. Do you know what I mean? You know, I don't think you can build so much on people like.
I think recently signed a contract. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Good.
But you can build a team around. You can build a team around Saliba. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And then what you got to look at in the Arsenal squad, you know, how many other players can you build a team around? You know what I mean? You know, and you look at it and then you say, yo, Saliba's the one. So you keep hold of him. You understand what I'm saying? So let me ask you, Abs, and I'll ask you, Abs, and obviously I'll go on to sort of like Tony after. Who are your players, right, on Sunday that you've in the Arsenal squad that you feel that can make a difference in the day in this big clash? Because let's face it, it's a big clash.
Yeah. One thing that we probably need to talk on as well is like our defense as well, because from set pieces, we're probably up there as one of the best at set pieces. So I'll definitely say Gabriel at set pieces, especially when we scored that header against you recently. Corners, we're going to be dangerous. I know Van Dijk's amazing defender and Canute as well, but in saying that, we're still dangerous on set pieces. For me, I've not seen enough of Saka this season, but I feel that goal he scored the other day is probably going to give him a lot of confidence. And as Tony was saying as well, I feel Jesus as well should be able to contribute. So just those three players I'm mainly thinking about at this moment in time will probably be the guys that cause a lot of problems. I don't know about Martinelli. His form has been on and off all season. Even though he scored against Crystal Palace 2 games, he was terrible against Forest. So yeah, I really feel Jesus now has to step up. He has to make it his responsibility to step up. So I'm expecting a big game. We're at home as well, yeah. Let's not forget that we're at home. So I'm expecting these guys to turn up. This cat man is getting on my nerves, man. Hold on a second.
Tony, take it over.
Yeah, number one, I was really expecting Thomas Partey to be in this matchup. That would have been one player that I would have said, hey, he will bring in a whole lot of difference into this game. Rod, you know what he brings to the table. One of my problems with Declan Rice this season is that he doesn't move the ball quicker. His transitions are always quite slow. His progression is quite slow. He slows down our progress from the defense. Of course, he's protecting our defensive mechanism. He has always been playing that number 6 role this season. So he hasn't really been passing the ball quite quickly. So our transition most of the time is always quite slow. And of course, when you're playing with Liverpool, you also have to depend on the fact that Liverpool are going to come out, because it's an all-out onslaught. They will come to attack you. These guys won't sit back. These guys won't keep a low block. They will want to come and put it all in your face. So in doing so, they will leave spaces. And that's why the matchup in that FA Cup in the first half was like that. They will open spaces because they're attacking it. And when your progression is quite slow, you can tactically catch them unawares. But hey, you know what? Yeah, Thomas Partey is injured. Good. There's this guy who just came back from injury and is looking good. And his name is Emile Smith-Rowe. I think that's one player, Rod, you really have to watch out for. He progresses the ball quickly. He's more of a mover, more of a keeper, more of a possessor of the ball, and he moves so quickly. He knows how to wriggle his way through 1-2 players, and that's what makes him dangerous. So when you give such a player lots of space, mostly with Liverpool, who are going to be keeping a high line, definitely, I guarantee you, we're going to be seeing your back four in the middle of the pitch. So definitely, if Emile Smith-Rowe get those little pocket spaces in the transition, he could literally actually get into your defense and make those deep dashing runs. Bukayo Saka, I think he might be fired up for this one. I don't know if you guys are going to double up on him, because that seems to be the right way to go this season for most teams. Put two players to keep Bukayo Saka quiet. Yeah, and when you have a team like Liverpool, they might do it. But again, Liverpool, you guys are a possession-based team, and again, you guys always keep it on attack. So I think you might just give room for Saka to actually have more, more space to actually operate. I don't think you guys would just put two man on him. I don't think you guys would just double up on him. I think it will be open, very open. So it's going to be very open. Martinelli too might be making those dashing runs through the left. I also think you should also be very, very wary about Zinchenko and what he will offer, because he's going to come inverted. So how ready are you for that? So, it all depends. But again, it also depends on how ready Arsenal is for the attack coming up, with Liverpool. Jota is looking dangerous. I still say it. My defense should be up to the task on Sunday. Jota is a guy we shouldn't play with, mostly if Klopp decides to bring him on in the second half.
Now this Wednesday, all you guys, all you fans, wherever you are, England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, America, Africa, Asia, Middle East, wherever you are, when we come here.
What happened there, bro?
He likes doing that to me.
He gets sponsored by FTV, bro.
Bro,
I had to play that. I had to play that.
You won't believe it.
Because you know what it is. You know what it is. Hold on, you know what it is, yeah. Like Tony was talking like Trump and them thing there still, so I had to play that. So, you know what I mean? Listen, so let me go on to Anton. Who do you think are the danger players for Arsenal on Sunday?
For Arsenal?
Yeah, that couldn't hurt us on Sunday.
Martinelli, Odegaard in the pockets, and depending what Saka turns up, he can be a threat as well. He can be a threat if he gets a chance. He's a little shit when it comes to dribbling, man. He's finishing ain't the greatest. Don't get me wrong, but getting in vital places, man, and he could finish, man. He's gonna be a problem. He'd be a problem. Another one would be, I think, Rice. I know we said about transitions, yeah. Transitions, but you said before, Tony, that you might slow it down.
Yeah.
But he's running with the ball, bringing the ball to to certain areas of the opposition. It can be a problem because he's a powerful runner, isn't it? He could be a problem too. I think if we're not on it from early, yeah, it could be a shit show, man. It could be a shit show.
Get techie.
It could be a shit show.
It could get techie for us still.
Yeah, it could be because we beat them, and there was all on us that last game. I feel like it might have a point to prove to show, look, we are really up for this. If we beat these, this shows us where we are. You know what I'm saying? We have the same kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? We've gone through a transitional period. We're not the greatest last season, and now we're almost firing on all cylinders, barring Nunes. Nunes, he gives me he gives me too much problems, man. He gives me too much problems. I'm cussing in front of the TV, bro. I swear. I never used to. I haven't done this for time. Last time I was doing everything, I was a kid. I was a youth. But this guy winds me up, man. He winds me up, Nunes. He's such a problem. He's a problem for himself as well as the opposition.
Yeah.
And opposition is like hope. You know, he's more likely not going to score but he's dangerous because he's running. He reminds me, like I said to you before, Rods. He reminds me of Pippo Inzaghi. Pippo Inzaghi is one of the best ever strikers for movement. Yeah. But his finishing is poor, always offside. I remember Alex Ferguson said that he's born offside. This guy, his movement was choke. I've told you before. I said to you, I was watching an interview with Maldini. Yeah. They said, who's one of the best strikers he's played against? I thought he was going to say R9. He mentioned R9, but he said the one was Inzaghi. If he could finish, it would be cold.
Yeah,
and Nunes is very similar. They're always running. If they miss 17 chances, then man's still smiling and still running. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. You've got to be clinical in this day and age, man. You've got to be clinical.
No, but people keep forgetting that this guy is a young player. You know, he has time to improve his game, and that's the area many Liverpool fans aren't looking at. I think he's a young player. He's just honing his skills. And you see, you have Højlund, who came to Manchester United. He hasn't even scored up to even 5 goals this season. So, you know, and people still forget that this guy, Nunes, just came 2 seasons ago. So he still has time. He is a young player. He will hone his skills. He will come good. At least he's making the runs. He's creating chances for himself and also trying to score goals. He has 11 this season.
But already. My thing is, right, as a someone who's gone for that money, that fee that you've gone for, you're expecting results. You know what I'm saying? For me, his technique is really poor, especially for a South American. Like, if you didn't know a player that your team was going to get, a South American attacker, automatically in your mind you're thinking, yeah, he's got to be a baller. He's got to have some skill. He's got to have some technique about him. Nunes is, to be real, he's the opposite. He's the real opposite, man. Don't get me wrong, he runs, he works hard and things like that, but his technique is really poor, man. It's quite amateur, to be honest. For the piece that we paid, he's quite amateur. He's finishing.
Yeah, but again, do you know how many goals he scored in his first season? Do you know how many goals he scored in his first season?
In his first season?
Nunes. Yeah. He scored about 17 goals in his first season.
If he could finish it, he would have been 32. If he could finish it with 32, 34 even, it would have been more.
I like Nunes, man. I like him. You know, I know what you're saying. He's one of them players that if he thinks too much about the chances, he's gonna miss it all day like a Theo Walcott. But no, I like him, man. He's got a good physique. You know, if he could finish his dinner, you know, and it's all confidence as well. To do with it as well, but that guy creates chances, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he scores.
He creates chances. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Creates chances, and again, he's still a young player.
He would himself and the opposition.
Yeah. Shout out to Southern Gunner. Yeah, big up to that's my brother, man. Big up Southern.
Yeah. I'm gonna read out some of the messages still right now. I get what you guys are saying. Still, and you know, with Nunes at the day. What it is with Nunes, one of the great things about him, he just creates chaos everywhere. Any part of the pitch he's on, he just creates that chaos. You know what I mean? So I love that about him. Odome, big up Odome. Watch when Nunes comes through. Worry when he does not get in the positions to score. That's true. Nunes will come good, and I guarantee you will win the golden boot. You will win the golden boot. Yeah. Big up on the main man. Man City Sport. Big up to you.
Big
Big up to AFC. Always big up to you. He said Avs and the panel. Big up. Big up to you, my friend. Don't be shy. Hit the like and subscribe, because on my channel there's always something for everybody. Trust me, something for everybody. So hit the like and subscribe on the channel, man. You know what I mean? Done though. Southern Guna. Listen, I was gonna say to you early on, Tony. I had a show with Southern Guna and Jimmy Spliff.
Oh, Jimmy Spliff. Jimmy Spliff's a nutter, isn't he?
Right
The
now,
Chelsea
he's
fella.
in Jamaica right now and he's enjoying life. He's in Jamaica,
He's a
man.
nutter, bro. That guy, that Chelsea.
The brother is enjoying life.
Listen, I never laughed so much in my life for a long time.
He's funny, innit?
Listen, it was both of them, not just one. It was both of them.
Yeah.
Oh man, I couldn't stop. Listen, I could not stop laughing. I literally at one stage I had tears in my eyes. I had tears in my eyes. I was going through so much, you know what I mean? But Jimmy Smith, Jimmy Smith knows certain people that I know still, you know, because he's a sound man like me. I'm a sound man, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, beer jokes. So Southern Guna, I'm gonna get you back on my show again, man. You're a G.
Yeah.
You're a G.
Southern Guna, top guy.
Yeah, he's top guy.
And he's a direct person, very direct person.
Oh yeah,
I've known him also as a friend too. Direct person, like.
But listen, Tony, the amount of jokes I got that night was just unbelievable. I got so much jokes here. I got so much jokes, right? I've done something I've never done before. I watched back my stream. I literally watched all back. And I don't do that. It's just bare jokes, man. He says, Tony, he's got your channel, Tony called Gunner TV. The lash will be coming on Sunday.
Belt coming out.
Yeah, it's saying Liverpool is gonna lash us up, man.
Otherwise,
he's laughing.
No, because he makes me laugh, you know.
With this. Yeah. Oh God,
is that TJ or no? Sorry, 11 is more than when Jesus has, and even what he got last season, I believe. Well, I don't know if
that's your player though, Onomi. We bought that player from you, my brother.
I know, man's trying to fire some shots, but I'm not getting involved in that one. We have got the AFC always says we have got to take our chances on Sunday. Yeah, I would agree with that. We've got to do that. Bance, what up, Regin? That's come from someone Guna. G Rods, what up, brother? I'm good, man. I'm gonna hit you up, someone Guna. Trust me, I'm gonna hit you up very, very soon and get you back on the show again, man. Because you're a complete and utter G. Do you know what I mean? Someone Goody there praying we escape. Is that you going on, Tony? Ross, put these noisy guys out, sucking their thumbs, scratching their bums, you know, out of the title race, and let's do this thing like old times in Klopp last season. Yeah. We used to have some tasty title charges, man. Sunday's game, yeah, big up, man. Summer Guna says, I'm thinking about this pair coming all week. Raw.
Pain, you know? Pain.
Sorry,
Is
Pain.
Is he already throwing in the towel, yeah?
Yo, you don't know this man. This man, like straight talking. He don't.
Yeah, I've heard him.
Yeah. Frauds, we did you for, was it
419? You know that. You know that 419.
Yeah? 419. I took 50 million in there, raw. And when I chose on shot wrong in a brother. So, Antonio, who do you actually no, I'll go to Tony first. Who do you think at the day are the danger players for Liverpool, and that sort of like, you know, that you have to really watch out for on Sunday?
Rod, yeah. I still feel that people don't give Diego Jota the flowers he deserves, man. Having that guy in your team, I keep still saying this. That guy is the most gifted finisher in Liverpool Football Club right now. Quote me anywhere.
Oh yeah, I believe that too.
By far, that guy is the most clinical finisher. I would have loved that guy in my football club, because just for the sheer power, yeah. You can see the hunger. You can see he wants to score goals. Just for that reason alone, I want that guy on my team. I think it will be very difficult to put a leash on Diego Jota just with the way he plays. And again, he's a natural chaotic striker. He's a chaotic forward player. So what I mean by chaotic forward player is this kind of guy that pops off everywhere. He's everywhere. He could run the channels. He could play in front. He could play behind the striker. He's that kind of guy that can cause that kind of chaos.
He's useful in most positions, even in midfield.
Exactly. Something like what Ivan Toney will give to you. He could play free kicks. He could use his head. He could use his, but aerially is good, even if he's not the tallest in the room. So all these things make him a very, very dangerous player. And the way he moves into space, he moves into seamlessly, you won't even know. And this is the bigger problem with William Saliba. Yeah, in our last match against Nottingham Forest, the way Awoni, you just brushed aside William Saliba to just score that goal. I still feel Saliba is, having a little bit of a downtime. I'm not saying tremendously, but he's having a little bit of a downtime right now. So Diego Jota might just be looking at exploiting that space. He is the danger guy. He's the one I fear so much in this team. If Darwin Núñez was going to play, I would have literally been afraid of him. Not because of he's going to score goals, but just because of the sheer chances.
His unpredictability.
Exactly. He could pop off in everywhere. And, Liverpool have all these chaotic players here and there that could pop off from anywhere. And that's what I'm more scared about, because my defense isn't really that tightly knit this season. I'm not saying we're not good. We're good enough. But, we're still lacking, a decisive left back. Benjamin White is not really looking good this season. He's still having a little bit of a, off form, back to form kind of play this season. So my back four is looking a little bit, shaky in the moment. It's just Magalhaes and William Saliba that
from corners and
just trying to help us out a little bit. But I'm really afraid of Darwin Núñez and what Diego Jota will bring to the table. Don't forget, Diego Jota has made the Emirates his home. He relishes scoring against Arsenal. And this scares me a whole lot.
He does.
Abs, what are you saying? Abs? Abdea? Antonio, you still here?
Yeah,
I'm here.
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was on mute. Sorry, I was on mute.
Oh, shame.
Yeah, for me, Núñez, Jota, Bradley. I don't know if Trent's back yet or whether he'll start, but obviously he's a killer as well in terms of assists, and he's a finisher as well when he's ready to finish as well. Man, you lot got some dangerous guys, man. Midfield. If McAllister was playing, I would say he's a danger man as well.
He's injured.
He's fit. Is he injured though? Yeah.
I think it's
because he came off against Chelsea, didn't he?
I think precaution.
I'm just going through your team actually. Who's on the left? Who's on the left hand side? Robertson's back as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Will he start? Do you think?
No,
he has to, innit?
He'll start with Gomez.
No. If he starts Robertson, Saka's gonna have a field day. If he starts Gomez, he's more likely because of the pace, the strength and pace that he will have.
But again, you guys should not forget that Robo just came back from injury.
Yeah,
it was shoulder though, wasn't it? Yeah, but it's not. It's a shoulder injury. It's not like. Yeah, is he
true. It's a long-term injury. He's just coming back. He might not really have that stamina the way you guys are really thinking. And again, he needs match fitness. I don't think he has match fitness.
Match fitness and pace is two different things.
To acquire that match fitness. He hasn't got that, right?
you guys got a lot of got a lot of players that. What about Thiago? Is he still injured as well?
Back to full training.
Let's see. You got Harvey Elliott as well on his day. Yeah, no one ain't talking about the guys that. It's the guys you got to worry about that you don't talk about. You know, the Harvey Elliott's, the Slobozlais. He scored a header,
Bradley,
a lovely header.
the Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones as well. Baller. These are the men we need to be worrying about. These are the guys we need to be worrying about. So you've got like killers all over your team. That's why you're in the position you are.
One thing about this game coming Sunday, I think the league is sorted out, because they're saying about because you got the most goals from set pieces. You're doing that old school basketball screen, like you're not really marking the player, but you're just screening the player off. And I think they might cut it out. I hope they're doing it for this game. I hope, because you have been on fire, boy. Especially the set pieces. Killer. Almost every corner is a chance, like, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully the league has sorted it out. Hopefully.
Yeah. But again, I also think Bance touched on this earlier on. I don't think lots of respect has been given to Arsenal's the problems we pose in set pieces. Gabriel has looked good in set pieces. I've made mention of that, but to just brushed aside. I think if Arsenal can be able to get but Anton, you also have to agree, that since Liverpool will be coming on an all-out attack, let's don't get it twisted. You are going to come out to attack. Arsenal will have that, that chance to get that counter attack. If we do get corner kicks from those counter attacks, I'm sorry, we have players that could produce scintillating moments.
I didn't not debate that at all.
It's just that all these things are just being swept aside, and it doesn't really look good when it's just swept aside. Players like Gabriel can come in handy, with the headers. And mind you, scored 2 goals against Crystal Palace.
Like I said, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, I'm hoping the league sorts it out, and because what we've been seeing with how he's been getting goals, from corners, it's the screening. You know what I mean? He's not the guy who's going for the header, like the main defender on the defending side, right? They screen the player so he can't really run and attack the ball. You understand?
Yeah, exactly.
So that in itself is a foul, but they're not seeing it. But now they've seen it, kind of thing. And I remember Arsenal, they sent a letter to BBC saying, why did you mention blah, 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 blah. And the FA looked at it, kind of thing. So maybe on my side, I hope they've looked at it for Sunday, because you are a threat from that. You understand? A lot
of teams are doing that same thing as well, though. Look at City on the Tottenham game, and I was slightly going away from it, but City done the same thing against Tottenham in the FA Cup, where the player, was kind of evading the goalkeeper, but that goal was allowed. Do you know what? It's dark art. It's the dark arts of football, isn't it? You get away with it sometimes, and sometimes you don't. Isn't it? So,
like, we got away with it the other day. Van Dijk, he kicked it. For me, it was a penalty. He kicked the other guy's side of the leg. I thought it was a penalty. I was already fuming already, and they said no penalty. I was like, thank you. It was a penalty for me, but we didn't get. I was like, thank you. I took that in.
Yeah, exactly. But again,
I think sorry to cut across. I think like even that sort of like the last one, the second one, I think because it wasn't clear and obvious. You know what I mean? It's like you had to kind of like go back to VAR and actually look at it, and to like the replay and all that to say, well, there was contact. But if you just saw that in real time, you would have saw no contact. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But like, I think at the day, sort of like when you talk about holding the high line, and many teams do that high line now. Do you know what I mean? It's not just like one team doing it. Even Arsenal do that high line. Do you know what I mean? And one thing about Shevchenko and everything, why by Arsenal, some Arsenal fans that I know, I'm not saying all of them, but some Arsenal fans I know, why they didn't like playing Shevchenko in there, because he finds himself in midfield and leaves all that space behind. Do you know what I mean? So that's another thing that you're gonna have to worry. That's one thing you're going to have to worry about the fact at the day that Zinchenko, when he comes forward, he does leave a lot of space in behind. You know what I mean? And all it takes in days like one ball over the top.
One guy to run on one Martinelli.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell you something as well. Yeah, I'll tell you something.
Because sorry to cut across one of the things that in day sort of like, you know what I mean, when you play a high line, yeah, you gotta have the runners to get back. You have to have the runners to get back. That's why sort of like we can play that high line and then high line because we've got Kanate that's got pace that can run back. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. We got people like Gomez and all those sort of people that can run back in the day. So when our oppositions feel that they've got a chance, you haven't because they've been man's back there. You know like what it is at the day with Chelsea now, right? The other night they didn't have the runners to get back. So what they didn't, they left a whole heap of space for people to run into. Do you know what I mean? And like
they were playing a high line.
Yeah.
But
what I'm saying,
what
I'm saying, Tony, is that you can play the high line, but you have to have runners to get back.
I'll tell you who gets
back. Forget it.
I'll tell you the one who gets back. I'll tell you who the one who gets back is Gabriel. Gabriel will always kind of cover Zinchenko. The problem is Rice has to get back as well. And Liverpool have got quite fast like midfielders and attackers. So Rice has to be like, he's got to be on his game. And another thing as well that you should mention about Zinchenko as well, pressing him. That's where you get joy as well. When you press Zinchenko, he's not a very fast player. So you can easily press him off the ball easily. Yeah. So that's another problem as well that we probably have to face as well with him in the team.
Bant, remember when you're talking about players coming back and you mentioned Gabriel Magalhaes, remember that chance Liverpool had where they had up to 4 players and it was only Rice that was able to
it was Rice and yeah. But we was up the pitch though. That was from a corner. That was from a corner.
Yeah.
That was from a corner. That was from a corner.
That when Trent hit the crossbar.
Gabriel couldn't run back that quickly. So the thing is not about runners getting backwards. It's about keeping a defensive unit. Liverpool are not a team you should just have ill discipline with. They will punish you because they have fast runners. And if people like Diego Jota is playing at the end of the day and you leave them and you just keep a high line, you'll be punished. I'm sorry, you'll be punished. Let's just keep a good defensive unit.
Chelsea didn't have neither the other night. They're neither the guy and the 2 guys that will stay back. They neither had that, and they neither had the runners in the day. So like, I agree with you. And in the day when it comes to Gabriel, I agree with you. Gabriel will always get back and cover. But don't you think at the end of the day, right, with him doing that, loses a bit of his game? Do you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? For instance, and I'll give you an example. One of the main reasons that in the day that sort of like Henderson slowed down a lot over the last 2 seasons was the fact that he had to always cover for Trent. You had to, he ended up as a right back. You know what I mean? He had to always cover for Trent when Trent was going forward. It looked good, but it was at the detriment of a player, right? Now he's gone. Okay, he's gone now, right? The reason why Szoboszlai and right, that people are saying that Szoboszlai hasn't really been playing good lately. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he started off well, but he hasn't really been playing good. It's because at the day he's had to literally do the same thing as what Henderson's done. Yeah. So in that way, and like there's certain players that can do it, and there's certain players that can't do it. And Szoboszlai, unfortunately, is the one that can't do it. Now, however, did you see at the day when Conor Bradley was playing in right back in the day, right? Did you see how different Szoboszlai's game was? Because he's able to do what he normally does. And what he's being put there for. Because what Conor Bradley at the day, right, held his position more than what he did getting forward. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
He did the proper right back thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying that day with Gabriel, because I rate Gabriel. Don't get wrong, don't get it twisted. I rate Gabriel. I told you before I rate him, So I'm thinking today with the fact that the day of like Zinchenko always inverting, and obviously like Gabriel to get back and sort of like cover. Do you think that do you think that's taking anything away from his game?
Definitely. It will definitely take away from his game. Definitely. And I just told you about his prowess with because Gabriel is this guy that could help us in set pieces. It has to go also when we're taking set pieces. But again, does he have the pace to get back on time when Liverpool come back from that corner kick and from that set piece and set the ball rolling again in a counter attack? I don't think he has the pace. And I give you a clear example where Declan Rice had to fly back, where we had 4 Liverpool attackers running with the ball, and we're jostling for who to get the ball onto. So it's going to be a very, very, very difficult one. And again, if you look at that Chelsea matchup yesterday, the Sassy very slow, Chilwell very slow. They couldn't run back, and you're keeping a high line against Liverpool. It's the same thing. Look at Silver. He's slow. He's aging. Yeah, you can't be keeping a high line against Liverpool that have high flying wingers that actually are ball creative, are creatively, blessed, on the pitch. They will overrun you, and that's what happened. Liverpool would have gone 10-0 yesterday. It's as simple as that. So we need to keep that defensive discipline tomorrow. Abs, we can't play with that defensive discipline. It must be there. If we're thinking of keeping a high line against these guys, we're finished.
I think he's do it. I think he can do it because I think he's underestimate Rice. Rice is rapid, That little white dude is fast. You forget that,
fast,
he's rapid, and I've heard it from on the grapevine. That Mikel Antonio, he said something. I was listening to this is years ago. He said this. I didn't know that white ball was that fast. He said, oh, he's rapid. He's rapid. You don't forget that. You don't really see it because he's playing defensive, and sometimes you see the little bursts of runs. But my guy is rapid. So if you're gonna play, if you not do that, you have Gabriel's fast, you have him as being fast, and you have Saliba's fast. You'd be fine. That's why you could afford to play high line.
Yeah, I think this matchup is I think with Arteta as well. Yeah, he's going to be he's going to have to be a bit pragmatic because in the FA Cup, in the last game when you had Salah, obviously you guys were just targeting that right hand side. So I don't know how Arteta's going to get around it this time. And yeah, what Tony was saying, the high line thing. Man, we're gonna have to think of like the approach to the whole game because you know what Klopp's like as well. Because Klopp can get into your head, innit? Klopp can get into Arteta's head and he can change it up anytime he wants, innit? And
look at you know what took the piss the other night, yeah? Right, took the piss. I thought Klopp, you're taking the piss, right? Yeah. Last 10 minutes, he brings on Bobby Clark, I thought you'd take the piss out.
No. Them ones there. Them little cameos. Them little cameos are for the players, for the families that they're going to watch them and that.
But he's taking a piss. He's taking a piss out of Pochettino because Pochettino spent $1 billion. They spent $1 billion on their team, and he's bringing on some man for the academy and say, "Yeah, man, just go and deal with that man there."
Bro, that's TV rights money, bro. That's their TV rights bonus, isn't it? Come on, isn't it?
Yeah,
they get I think they get 10 grand just for that, just that little appearance.
Yeah. Well, he's taking the piss though.
Roger and Antoine.
Sorry, let me pick up this guy quick.
Okay.
This guy quick. Big up the man called John Sinclair. Big up to you. It says, big up lads. Hope you're all well on my way up to Newcastle for our game tomorrow.
Luton.
Keep with a good work, lads, and can't wait for your match on Sunday too. Listen, please, guys, go and like and subscribe to John Sinclair TV. He does some brilliant content. I've had him on my show a few times, and I'm going to have him on again. He's a brilliant guy, totally devoted to football and obviously Newcastle Football Club, because this man lives literally at the other end of the country, and he still travels up to Newcastle in the day to sort of like watch his beloved team. Do you know what I mean? So if that's not dedication, I don't know what is. Do you know what I mean? So
loving the game, man. Loving the game. Respect for that.
Yeah, respect for that. So we'll have him on my channel again very, very soon. I'll sort something out with that. He's a very, very nice guy. Do you know what I mean? He's got a lot of time for him.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tony, what was you going to say, mate?
Yeah, I want us to just dispel this myth. Yeah, do we now agree that Liverpool have squad depth? Because I'm not going to be sitting down here, and we don't have squad depth, and Liverpool fans at the end of the day will say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have squad depth." You have squad depth. Can we dispel those rumors? Because you have Curtis Jones who you could bring from the bench. You have Clerk who you could bring from the bench. You have
emotional damage.
He does it all the time. It's only me. He does it.
Emotional damage.
You have Bradley to call up to from the bench. You have Curtis Jones. You have Clerk who could come in, put in a shift. You have Cody Gakpo. Guys, none of you have talked about Cody Gakpo in this picture. And he's a very, very dangerous
resource. We like things like that. You know what I mean?
It's dangerous.
Yeah, you're right.
We've not even talked about the threat of Diaz in this team. We've been here for over an hour. We've not even talked about Diaz. That's how huge your squad is. Can we dispel these rumors right now that you have squad depth this season? We've not Gravenberch, Szoboszlai. We've not got in there. Can we dispel these rumors right now? Here and now.
I like Tony. I like Tony.
I agree with you about the spell. Not this spell, but when our players come, when all of them come back, I can say that. When they all come back, you see we've got Stefan Pasecic and all that. Them ones there.
He's still out.
Matip. When these all guys all come back, that's when I can say that, really.
But we agree that your squad depth is in check, right? We agree, right?
It's decent. It's decent,
right? Yeah. Rods. I want to hear. Say it with chest, Rods. Don't run. Why
open your chest and say it.
Why are you running? Say it with chest.
What are you talking about? Say it with your chest, Rods.
Tony, stop it.
Why are you running?
You know what it is today?
One more time.
You know what it is?
Sound man. One more time, brother. One more time.
All joking aside, I knew there was a reason why sort of like I brought Tony on the show tonight, and I done a show with Tony. Beer vibes, you beer vibes. You're too wicked there. But you know what, Tony? All joking aside, and you got a massive point. In that, and like, but we've had to sort of like, dig into the academy and then and bring some guys out and give them a chance and stuff to actually sort of like play in that. But yeah, when you look at the side and everything that you can say it and the depth is there. But as I'm gonna go with Anton on this, when sort of like we get the likes of Thiago back and he's in full training, and when we get Bisecic back, then I'll say we got it. We've got that strength in depth now, but at the moment, he's looking very decent. At the moment, he's looking very good.
I wouldn't mind a centre back and another centre back. To be honest,
I wouldn't mind, but I wouldn't mind. But I think when you got like Kwanzaa as centre back in there, as comes in the day and plays like he's been here for 5 or 6 years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's hope for the future.
I like what he said, as well. When Matip, I can't lie. Matip injuries only make me come in and I want to do my thing.
It's good. He said it's good for me. It's good for me.
I want. You know what I mean? It's only real. I like that.
And he can't. The thing is about it, he can't really blame him because the fact that now he's getting his chance to shine. Now he's getting his chance to show people what he's all about, and people want to know that look, we've got this wicked defender. There. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like Saliba. Saliba, you brought Saliba up from was it the academy or something like that? Or something like that, wasn't it? Was it the academy?
Was it Saint Etienne? Was it Saint Etienne you getting from?
Yeah, but Saint Etienne and everything. But he's coming as a young man. He's coming as a young man. So
That was a good find.
Somebody had to sacrifice his place in order and for Saliba to sort of shine. And now Saliba's shining. You're saying that wow, what a good sort of player that we got. If another player did not sacrifice their position, you probably wouldn't even know Saliba was there.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So it all works out in the end. But yeah, I would agree with you, Tony. The side at the end of the day is looking pretty decent. But I won't be I won't say with chest until sort of you got Thiago and Bajcetic come back. Then I'll say, yeah, man. I'll say with chest all day long. All right, guys, give me some score predictions. I'm going to start with Abs first. Tell me your score prediction and why you come to that sort of score prediction. Take it away, Abs.
3-2 Arsenal. I just think we're going to win on Sunday. I'm going to say it with chess. I just think. No. Do you know what? I'm hungry, brother. I'm hungry. You know when you're hungry, innit? That kind of
even
thing.
the chest is not chesting. Come on, bro.
Nah, man. No. I've been saying it. I think we're going to win 3-2. We're at home as well. We put our chances away, then yeah, we're going to beat you. But I do think that Jota will score a couple goals, or I do believe that you lot will score some goals, but we have to score goals early in this game. If we don't score the goals early, so for example, if we go 1-0 up, and score just before half time, make it 2, then I don't know, man. Maybe it's a 1-1. I'm just saying 3-2, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying 3-2.
3-2. Okay.
With chess.
Tony.
With chess. Let me get my food.
With chess. Go on, big up.
With chess.
Tony, what you saying?
Guys, football bans is on its own, saying that with chest. I'm not saying this with chest. We don't have any confidence whatsoever. So he's saying that on his own. I would just go for a decent 2-1 win. And that's because no Liverpool fan out there will say Arsenal is going to beat us. You guys will always say you will beat Arsenal. So it's on that basis, I would say Arsenal might just nick this one. I still think that because of that FA Cup, Uster, I still think it's fresh in the minds of this boys, and they might just want to give up a big fight for this one. I think so. And again, we're home. We've only lost once this season at home. So, I'm not saying it's a big, huge record, but come on, man. We've only lost at home once this season. So let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. 2-1 for me. And Anfield Rods, we have a big friend of your channel, my channel in the charts, and Arsenal history and more.
Oh, yeah, big up, Jez. Yeah, big up, Jez. Big up, Jez, each and every time. Make sure you go and like and subscribe to Arsenal history and many more. Yeah, make sure you go and subscribe to his channel, man. He does some great stuff. Big up, Jez Collins, man. Each and every
big
time.
up, Jez.
Yeah, big up. Anton, what's your prediction and why did you come to that deliberation, my friend?
I'm going for Wise 2-2.
A Desmond Tutu.
I'm going for a 2-2. A Desmond Tutu. Why a Wise
a Desmond one? Tutu.
Yeah, I'm
shocked, man.
That's good, black.
Dude. Rod, this guy, give me this guy's
top of the league, no chess. Wow.
I need to work with this brother, man.
It's not because of the chess. Not because of the chess. You're a threat. We're a threat. You understand?
Yeah, but come on, man.
I'm seeing you feeling that pain from the last game and trying your thing. I feel like we won't be scared and we'll try ours as well. So for me, I think you go blow for blow and 2-2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going
Rod
for.
Will say they will get us 5-1. Rod.
I'm going for 2-1.
Go, Rod. Tell him. Smack him.
Rod.
I'm going.
You, Rod.
Listen, I'm going for 2-1.
believes that you guys are going to smack us up by
No.
That's what he truly believes.
No, I said
this one is just for TV.
Hold on, drum roll.
I said from early out on your show and that. I said that day, it's going to be a good game. It's not going to be clear cut. We're not going to go down there and smash them. It's not going to be clear cut. I feel it in the day it's going to be close, but I still feel it in the day that sort of like we're going to come out like winners, and like so that's what I'm saying. I'm going for a 2-1 win to Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? I think that's a fair result because when you look at sort of like the form at the day would dictate that we win, like something like 4 or 5-1. Yeah, that's going on form. That's just going on form. But we know at the day with these games at the day, form goes out the window. Do you know what I mean? Form goes out the window, and it's about who wants it more on the day. That's what it's all about. Who wants it more on the day? There's certain games at the day, form can sort of like dictate the game. Yeah. But there are certain games that form doesn't dictate the game. And it's basically down to who wants it more. And I feel it in the day because at the day, what we was talking about again, what we was talking about before, Tony, on the show. If you guys get a chance at the day, go back and watch that show and for that because we chopped up some good little points. Yeah. When you look at it in the day, right? You look at sort of like you look at Arsenal and what their form. You look at Arsenal, their form, and their form at the day, you would have probably more or less admit at the day that it hasn't been very good. Yeah. You look at Liverpool's form, and it's been good. You know what I mean? Borderline excellent. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So that would dictate, and the day will look 4 or 5-1. Yeah, would dictate that. But what it is at the day, right? It's not a game like that. Do you know what I mean? This is a game at the day, right? Of like where Arsenal at home they can do something, and Liverpool not at home away can do something. Because remember at the day, Liverpool's away record is very good this season. It's very, very good their away record. Do you know what I mean? So then at the day, what you've got at the day is a good matchup. Take away everything else away, you have got a good matchup. You know what I mean? But I still think at the day, sort of like where the factors at the day. So look at the day, at the beginning of the season, yeah, right. What we was talking about earlier on, the beginning of the season at the day, our mentality at the day was good. We had a really good mentality. You know, come out, start winning games and such and that. Well, we had a draw against Chelsea, but we want to talk about that, right? Come out winning games and so forth, yeah. Then there was a loss at the day that wasn't a loss, but loss on paper, yeah. But our mentality at the day has been impeccable. So what's happened now, it's when Jurgen Klopp has come out and said that he's leaving at the end of the season, yeah. So now at the day, our mentality is like gone up again now, a notch again, because that game the other night against Chelsea in the day, I haven't seen Liverpool play like that so good for a very long time. Yeah, I haven't seen
the Champions League night, man.
Yeah, and plus, and then they with the likes of like Salah, Mo Salah wasn't there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So you've got that right. So it could be like this, right? It could be, as I said to Tony earlier on, it could be a situation and they're playing so good out of the skin because if Klopp sees them playing so good out of the skin and they right and sort of like winning this and winning that, right? He might change his mind and stay, yeah, right. Or B at the day, he was like, if he doesn't change his mind and stay, well, at least this is going to be a good going away present for you.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? So their mentality's gone up. You know what I mean? So, however, at the day, it's sort of like Arsenal at the day do not want to get embarrassed at their own ground. They don't. Yeah. So that's why I think it will be closer than what we think it's going to be. Do you know what I mean? But I still have Liverpool obviously winning that 2-1. Do you know what I mean? You know.
But why do Liverpool fans still think that Klopp still has a chance of staying in this football club? The man has
we hope, man. How we hope?
I want to.
He got hope.
He got hope. He has come out. He has come out and said before he said that he has already. He thanked
Joanne Smith. Hello, Joanne Smith. Hello.
He thinks
but what Tony?
Before he's coming to say that, he means it. So why do you guys have this belief that
Let me answer that question for you. Let me answer that question for you because that's a very good question. You know what I mean? I know that this and that jokes and stuff, but it's a very good question because look what the impact in the day of like what Klopp has had for that club. Yeah, you know what I mean. Not just like tactically on the pitch and this and that, but emotionally. Do you know what I mean? Emotionally, and then when people heard at the day, right, when they went on the streets in the day and told people at the day that Jurgen Klopp is leaving, people were crying.
Mm-hmm.
People were crying. Now you haven't seen that since Bill Shankly.
No.
When Bill Shankly done 14 years and he said he was going. You ain't seen it since then. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So what is it? And a lot of Liverpool fans at the they probably they know they know what the day that Klopp ain't gonna change his mind.
Yeah.
What isn't they? Because of the person that he is, you could only hope that he changes his mind. Yeah. And as I said at the day, if he doesn't change his mind in staying, which I don't think he will, but if he doesn't change his mind in that, well then it's a good going away present for him. So listen, there you go, boss, and thank you for all what you've done for us. And if he can't convince you to stay. Do you understand what I'm getting at? It's just one of those.
It's crazy about celebrations, though, Rod, isn't it? As soon as he find out that he's going, there's celebrations from other teams.
Oh yeah,
wow, unreal. Oh, yeah. That's when you know it was a problem.
Igal was one of Igal at the day. He was like Igal was celebrating at the day like Arsenal won the Champions League. Igal was celebrating, but like this way at the end of the day, right? I would expect no less, and then because when I heard that sort of like when Ferguson said, remember at the day when Ferguson said first at the day that he was retiring. Remember he did another season, didn't he? He did another season, and at the end of that season, he said, "Yeah, he's leaving." Trust me, I was relieved. I thought, right, you know what, we could do something now. So I get it. I get it.
For me, it was the same, but it was hope, but it wasn't celebrate. It wasn't celebration because for me, it was like I wish we had someone who can challenge him. You know what I'm saying? Challenge something like that. For me, it wouldn't be a celebration, but some people are different. Most people are different.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, G. I was celebrating it. I was celebrating when Ferguson retired. I was celebrating. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you still. But listen, guys, we come to the end of the show, and listen, it's been another great show, and we are gonna have to do this again, regardless of like if we're playing each other or not. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to do this again. Definitely gonna have to do this again. Because Tony, you know what, you're my brother. I've got a lot of respect for you. Do you know what I mean? Even though you wind me up sometimes, yeah.
even though it's Arsenal fan, you know what I mean?
Listen, Tony. Tony, I wouldn't have you any different, man. Because listen, that day, I just think back to those days at the day we used to chop it up, a group of us. Early hours of the morning. You know what I mean? And then so I won't forget those times.
He's a real Arsenal fan, like a real one. Like I feel like a lot of Arsenal fans, they're funny because I've said that Liverpool fans are funny. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I think Arsenal fans are funny. But you do get one or two. For me, are quite level-headed. Like you know what I'm saying?
Well,
what I mean. When you lot man was celebrating that you're going Champions League without going Champions League, that was the funniest one, probably the funniest one ever, man. You even sold merchandise. We're going Champions League, and he didn't make it. Oh man, you're funny. You got pure respect for you. Got pure respect, but sometimes
some of them man,
you thought they hatch. You did more than nothing, to be honest.
Some of them man there, I got a lot of respect for them, but some of them man there, you know what I mean, they do too much. Like, you know, as I said as well, like Igal. I've had Igal on my show before, you know what I mean?
Have you?
Do too much. Yeah. I've had him on my show before.
Bro, it's when he dropped them ones when he goes, that's what champions do. I was like, well, hold on, you've not been champions, but you say what champions when they won against Luton Town and my man scored a last minute header. And he goes, "That's what champions do." Like,
no, I had him before. I had him before that. I had him last season.
Illusion. Tell me that's not illusions of grandeur. Tell me that is not.
You guys just missed the positive, innit? We just missed the positive all the time. You go, innit?
I don't know.
He said, manager of the year and that. Remember when he said them ones? I'll take a manager of the year. I'm like, what?
I've had a gal on my show. I've had Guna Lee on my show. Guna Lee's been on my show as well.
Guna Lee's a legend, man.
And I was winding him up towards the end.
Bro, this guy, bro,
it was so funny. But yeah, listen, right, Tony, my brother from another mother. Please shout out your channel and what you got coming up next, my friend.
Yeah. Alfred Rods, yeah. Shout out to you, man, and shout out for you giving me the opportunity to also meet this brother, Antoine. I've really enjoyed this show, man. This is a great show. I really love it, man. And Antoine, he seems like a real one too. But again, for bringing my brother, my friend down here, Abs. See, you don't get real. I don't know how many people that tell this guy, this thing, but Abs, man, working with you has been amazing, man. It has been amazing. I can't express this, more time than often, man. You're a very, very real one.
This guy cooked me in the last show, and then now he's buttering me up. He cooked me in the last show, and now he's giving me all the niceness. Yeah,
he's giving me flowers, bro, man.
You know what I tell you, man. It's amazing.
No. It's love. It's all love.
It's all good. It's all good, my brother. And Antoine, man, it would be nice to work with you, my brother, man. It would be so nice to work with you. The same relationship I have with Rods.
Listen, what I'll do, what I'll do after the show and everything, I'll give you his details and you can link up and
add him to the group, man. Add him to the WhatsApp group. Add him to the WhatsApp group.
Please. All right, I'll do that.
Yeah. Because working with Rods, it has put me in so many places with this guy. I have lots of history with Rods, and we've worked with lots of people together. Me and this guy, he said it on the show, me and this guy were doing 5-hour, 4-hour shows.
You remember that?
We're not doing it for the money. Our channels were fucked up. We didn't have any subscription, nothing, no one watching us. And we just sit down and do shows. So that's how me and
real things there. Real things there.
So, Rods, man, big up to you, man. Big up to you all the time. Big ups. Even if you mess me up most of the time, why are you running? You play all these things. It's all love to you, man. All love to everyone. Subscribe to my channel. I run a channel, that just talks Arsenal. I'm a real one, yeah. See, come and see what we do on my channel, and we just talk. We say as it is, I'm not down here to say that Arsenal is the greatest football club. No, I'm just saying that Arsenal is a big football club, but we have deficiencies right now, and that's why we're not winning trophies. We need to get back to the top. And we need to change a whole lot in our dugout right now, both in terms of recruitment and in terms of our managerial style and our structure as a whole. So come band with me, come help me, so that we can get Arsenal to where we deserve to be. We can constructively critique this football management for them to start, take us back to the top. We want to be challenging where Liverpool is challenging right now. So if you're a Liverpool fan, good and okay. Just come and laugh at us. No problem. If you're a Gunner fan who stumbled on this channel, please come and show me love. Me and Bance, we really do need you guys' help. Come show us love. And Antoine, big up to you, man. Respect to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I will come 100%.
Rod, it's all love to you, man. Thank you so much.
Man, listen,
you done it, man. I really mean it. Thank you.
You done it. Abs, where can I find you and what's your channel, mate? Where can I find you?
Yeah, you can find me at Chicken Stop. No, you can find me.
That's me too, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Football Bounce channel, Bounce with a Z. Yeah, come and subscribe, like the videos, and man. Hopefully, we can do some more stuff together.
Definitely
in the future.
Definitely, without a doubt. I'll put your link in the chat as well. Anyway, your link's in the chat. You go in the chat. So please, guys, listen. Log on to his channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also share his content as well. You know what I mean? Share his content as well. Support is the best thing because we're also a footballing community here. It doesn't matter what team you support, as long as you're respectful to each other. I will rock with you. Do you know what I mean? The only time that I won't rock with somebody if they start disrespecting other people and start disrespecting me. Do you understand?
You can dance, but the disrespect is different, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Bans is bans, but disrespecting and day is you're taking it over the line. You know what I mean? So listen, at the day, please subscribe to this young brother's channel. You know what I mean? The Football Bands channel. Subscribe to that. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Share the content and hit the notification, and you'll be notified anytime Abs goes live, man. Please show him support, man. Bring him through with us. Because I've got this motto at the end of the day that I always stick by. You know, when I rise, everybody rises with me. We don't leave anybody behind. We do not leave anybody behind. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's all about that. I probably gonna do a watch along show for the Arsenal game on Sunday. Sorry, I'm more likely to do a watch along for that. But I will be back on Monday as well with the match reaction, because I always sort of like do it the day after, so I can obviously take it in. You know what I mean? Taking all the little points and this and that. Do you know what I mean? Of the game and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I usually kind of watch the game again. So like you know when you're watching it first at the day, you're kind of watching it sort of like, yeah, man, I want my team to win and this and that. But then obviously at the day, like when the result comes in, whether you win or lose, what's going to come in, you can watch it again with more ease. Do you know what I mean? And see where if you lost, see where you've gone wrong and this and that. Do you know what I mean? And so forth. So yeah, I'll be back on hopefully on Sundays. Fingers crossed, guys. Love and respect. Big up to each and everybody in the chat. Pinter, big up yourself. And Kieran, my Irish brother, big up yourself. Simon Guna.
Big up, Kieran. That's a real one, man. Real one.
Yeah,
Kieran.
He's a real good G. Big up Simon Guna. Guna FC, big up yourself. That's what I like it. I got big Arsenal man inside. They're showing some love, man. Do you know what I mean?
It's about networking, man. Networking.
Yeah, exactly.
Networking.
Big up Ravi as well. Big up Ravi. It's long
time. Hey guys, you can find me. Go back when you can find me, bro.
Oh no, because I think no, but what is it? I know you.
Yeah. I'm going now.
Look. Sorry, Anton. My deepest.
You can follow me on the roads, isn't it? Yeah, if I'm on the roads, you see me. Yeah, no.
Yeah. You're
gonna
see me. You're always there.
On Instagram or Anton Jerome Oliver on YouTube. I've not really even got anything on YouTube, but I'm just following people really and truly and subscribing.
What's your Instagram?
Anton01. ANTOS01. Instagram, and you'll find me on LRFC.
Yes, that's another problem.
Yeah, or you find my Uncle Rod's thing. Sometimes he's kind enough to invite me, you know.
Yeah, you're
and then, like you got all said, it's really like nice to meet you, man. You guys, man, really nice to meet you guys. Even though you're Arsenal supporters, you seem like good guys. You know what I'm saying?
Jokes.
Yeah, wait till Sunday, yeah. That's what I'm gonna say, yeah.
Wait till Sunday, man. I will be on your neck. On Sunday, I will be on your neck if we win, bro.
Listen,
be ready, man.
Tony's gonna be like, fucking ain't talk to you anymore.
Listen, I hope the game is a good game, yeah, for the neutral, and I hope there's nothing to do. And there's no problems with the ref. There's no controversy with this and VAR.
Yeah.
Oh, there's definitely going to be. There's definitely going to be all of that.
Mano kind of thing. You see me?
Oregon Guna, big up yourself. Big up to Oregon Guna.
Shout out to Oregon Guna, another real one in the chat. Yeah, big up to Oregon Guna, man. Big up to you. Love you, brother, man.
I need to get him on my channel as well. But listen, guys, at the day, right? It's been awesome. You know what I mean? We're definitely gonna have to do this again. Tony, I'm gonna send you no, Abs, actually Abs as well. I'll send you Anton's number.
Please,
put him in the chat.
Please do.
Put him in the chat.
Thanks, man.
Put him in the chat and that. And listen, guys, thanks for dropping in. And like Abs did, I think that I am starving and to get some food, yeah.
He's been eating though. He's been eating. That's been eating. What are you eating?
I know he's been nipping off, mate.
That's a real bro for sure. Eating, bam, standard. You gotta eat, bro. You gotta eat. Oh, we did.
That's nipping off, man.
You see it?
3 streams back to back. I've done 3 streams back to back. I had to
you have.
I've done 3. Wait, how many streams have we done, Bant? Me and you have done 3 now. Oh
You
my
have
God.
done
it's
4.
2.
You've done one with Rods as well,
done
isn't it?
4,
Before,
man.
innit?
Yeah, he done one with me. Yeah.
Today.
I just came back from work, back to back, 4 straight up.
Today.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's on 4.
Dude.
This is
Well,
this is my second
no,
one.
no.
This is my second one because I've done
That's mad.
one with Tony at 4 o'clock. Yeah, and I'm doing this one. Do you know what I mean? So I know Tony. They sometimes you see Tony, and he pops up about 4 or 5 times in a day.
Yeah. And he's
He
2 hours
works
ahead as well. Remember, he's 2 hours
Yeah,
ahead as well.
exactly.
He's 2 hours ahead as well.
Anthony's 2 hours ahead. You know.
Mm.
Oh, where are you?
He's in
Yeah,
Finland.
I'm in Finland. I've left London. I left London. I'm now in Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, live life, bro. Because London, there you're working to pay bills. That's it, man. Working to pay bills.
I'm telling you, man. I had to run away.
Yeah. Listen at the day, right? Wherever you can find your happiness and peace and tranquility, I say find it. Just go there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because I was in Germany for near enough 32 years. I loved it over there. Loved it, Germany. I just really,
That place is too clean, man.
What?
Seriously clean.
What?
Oh my days.
Engineering.
I went there, bro. When I went
mad.
there, I was looking for rubbish. How can you look for? I was like, what's going on? Why is there no rubbish, like?
You don't even get no dust. Listen. I'll tell you something in the day, right? They got a system over there. As I said to you, got a system over there. Like,
oh yeah, remember you said
the bottles and everything. Now the bottles like these bottles will have something on like at the end, like a
all recycled.
Barcode.
And you get money for it.
Barcode. And you
get money for it.
Yeah, you slot into this machine at the day, right? And you
Gives
get
you a receipt.
This is like 25 cents. No. Sorry. Mum would say 10 cents. And the plastic bottles at the day are 25 cents. Do you know what I mean?
25,
right?
Some
so
40 cents.
Yeah, so basically, what happens at the day, right? The more you put in, the more obviously money you get out. And what you do, so that you put £10 worth, yeah,
bro,
£10 worth, and then you get a receipt. You can have get the money.
What you're saying is, Rod, yeah. If you're homeless, there you're living good still.
Well, of course you are.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. Literally in the day, right? So
you're not hungry no more.
Yeah,
and that's a job. Actually, Rod, that's a job for some people here. Some people just run around collecting bottles and they get money.
Right.
They won't do that. Tony, they won't do that in England because they're too tight. They're too tight. They won't do that. And so
remember when I was young, when they did the bottles, the pop bottles, the fizzy bottles.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they used to do that. You bring in a crate and then give you like some change. Like if you bring
but how quick?
Crate.
Yeah, but how quick they got rid of that?
Yeah, years ago. I was a kid, man. I was a kid there.
But the thing, you know, the thing is about it. Like what usually happens sometimes at the day, people at the day sort of like when they get like the money, like because it's a receipt. You can either get a receipt, yeah. You get a receipt and you can sort of take up the till. You can either get like £10 off your shopping, or 10 euros off your shopping, or they give you 10 euros. You know what I mean? You get the cash. Sometimes what people do, and some people do, they would literally sort of like
I love to see homeless over there, bro.
Yeah, no, you literally
love
get
to see them living good life, man. They must be chilling. How you doing today? Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. You literally get the money, and sometimes they just come out the shop and see someone, a homeless person, and they give that homeless person that 10 euros. You know what I mean? Yeah, get yourself something to eat or something like that. You know what I mean? Even the homeless people in there are different to here. You know, different to here. They're like kind of smart. You don't even know they're homeless. One guy goes to me.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. One guy goes to me. I've got 5 euros at the day because you want to get something to eat. I said to him, look, I've got no money, but I can buy you something to eat. Yeah, because I just have my card. And I took him in Kentucky, and I said to him, like, order anything you want. And he went I went for this little dinky burger for that. I goes, where you go with that? Get that one in here. I said, he goes, no, that's too much in his German language. That's too much. It's not right about that, man. I'm paying for it, man. Give me that burger. I've got like big burger and some fries in that, because you know something? the good things you do for people,
yeah,
it'll always come around to
Comes
you.
back.
Always come
no,
back
no.
to
I
you.
thought
When you
for
least
me,
expect it,
you
it'll come
feed your
back.
soul. When you do something good, man, for someone else, you're feeding your soul.
Yeah, exactly.
Feeding your
It
soul.
always comes back to you. You know what I mean? When you least expect it, and somebody will do something really, really nice for you when you need it and stuff. You know what I mean? Trust. You know what I mean? But listen, God, I'm gonna make a move now. Yeah, because I need to get something to eat. I need to feed it.
Bro, it's spermish. It's hungry.
Yeah,
Man.
I might have at the end of the day a traditional fish and chips. I might just have that, you know.
Standard.
I've got a craving for it. But guys, thanks for joining me tonight. Listen,
Tony, bless you, bro.
Have a great
Bless
weekend.
you, bro. I'll catch you soon, man. I'll send you a message, man.
Yes,
Definitely.
man,
Have a great weekend. Love and respect.
All the best. No, not too much of a great weekend for them, okay? We want to kill them.
Come on, the Arsenal.
Don't go nowhere.
Come on, the Arsenal.
We'll both have a lovely weekend. Both of us.
No, blessing, man. Blessing everyone.
Take care, man.
Cool.
Blessing.
Cool.